a song that was performed in 1978 by none other than Bread. Bernie, thank you very much for your request today. This time the song is called Diary. Previously, we reacted to If, which was indeed my introduction to Bread. I completely got lost in that track. It was insane. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where that's going to go. But let's see if Bread is going to knock off our socks again.
What's up, all you amazing warriors and shield maidens? Welcome back to the Braveheart Viking tribe, where we keep things real, we tell the truth without the sugarcoating, and we're Viking after all, so we keep our honor and integrity intact. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all my channels and to support me on the multitude of platforms where you can actually do that. So if you are ready to get this going, raise those horns and skull.
I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me.
I'm glad there's subtitles.
The words she'd written took me by surprise. You'd never read them in her eyes. They said that she had found the love she'd waited for. Wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. Then she confronted with the writing there, simply pretended not to care.
Silly woman.
I passed it off as just in keeping with her total disconcerting air.
Women are just difficult.
And though she tried to hide the love that she denied,
Keep fighting against it?
wouldn't you know it?
Maybe she was afraid of getting
She
hurt.
wouldn't show it. And as I go through my life, I will give to her, my wife, all the sweet things I can find.
He married her.
I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. The words began to stick and tears to flow. Her meaning now was clear to see. The love she'd waited for was someone else, not me. Wouldn't you know it? Through my life, I will wish for her his wife, and as all the sweet things she can find, I will wish for her his wife, all the sweet things she can find, all the sweet things they can find.
Hold on. What? Thanks, Shane Mercury. Thank you. Hold on. What the actual? Let's like this. I don't think this is on Braid's channel. Yeah, Shane Mercury. I think he gave us the lyrics. Okay, so 2.6k likes. I'm confused. Because I swear, Bread, um, I'm typing if yeah. Bread, what's it? Diary lyrics. Let's see if Genius is up and running today. Nah, they just leave. I'm not even gonna bother with. They're always down. Um, so let me there. I have two scenarios in my head right now, and my brain is buffering. So the one I thought, okay, cool. He's totally in love with this girl, right? Who left her diary underneath the tree. And I mean, what is more amazing? First of all, you should never read anyone's diary. Brah. Come on. Um, but I will appreciate the poetry in this, okay? Um, so I thought, okay, cool. So he found a diary, read about himself, and she's totally hopelessly in love with him as well. But she's just one of those stubborn women, which I also understand. I mean, we all get very defensive. Our walls go up. We want to protect ourselves, etc., right? So you kind of don't always want to show how you feel, to not only to protect yourself, but sometimes there's reason for it, right? So something you could be in a stage in your life where you feel like it's not the time to get involved with anyone. And so you kind of want to guard yourself and almost distance yourself to try and not experience the feelings that you are experiencing. So I kind of get it. I do, I do. So I thought, okay, maybe she's just playing hardball, you know? So she's not showing him how he feels. So he has no freaking clue. He's just as oblivious. Anyways, then there was this paragraph. Um, yeah, I pass it off as just in keeping with a total disconcerting air. I mean, it's feeling a bit, what's disconcerting? Being unsettled, right? So he's not exactly super comfortable around her, maybe. I don't know. Um, or maybe she just has a weird energy. Don't know. So, anyways, moving on. And though she tried to hide the love that she denied, wouldn't you know? So I'm still on this track. Then, as I go through my life, I will give to her, my wife, all the sweet things I can find. So they were married. Then, yeah, because it wouldn't make sense. The second last, yeah, the second last verse. I couldn't get to the right word now. Completely debunks my theory of the girl that he was in love, he kind of envisioned marrying her. So I don't think, like, I kind of went there until I heard the second last verse, which is, okay, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth last verse, he's crying, right? So something's happening. The words began to stick and tears to flow. So I thought, okay, maybe he's overwhelmed. Like, it's so amazing that she's actually, cared for him and he didn't know. So now he's grateful. He's excited, and that's where the tears are coming from. But then he's like, the love she waited for was someone else, not me. And so the second last verse is telling me, and as I go through my life, I wish for her, his wife, all the sweet things she can find, all the sweet things they can find. No. And that's why, my dear people, you don't read people's diaries. Oh man, I feel sorry for him. He just seems too sweet to have had to experience this. So I really hope he's just once again one hell of a poet and songwriter, and this is just coming from either a story that he heard or he imagined it. I hope he didn't have to go through it. Again, don't read your wife's diary, guys. And ladies, don't read your husband's journals if you're lucky enough to have a man in journals. They tend to journal and not hit their fists through walls. I don't really mind either. Sometimes I want to drive my fist through a wall, so I get it. I really do. Oh my gosh, this is not how I thought this song was gonna go. I can't even remember about what the song "If" is about. I need to go listen to that again. But this is too sad. Imagine that, hey? That's the way you find out. I wonder how it went then. Did he confront her? Or was he like incredibly noble and maybe even stupid? I'm saying stupid like the Americans. Stupid. To, you know what, kind of just say, you know what, I don't love you anymore. So he kind of made it his own fault. Some people do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. It doesn't make you the bigger person. If it wasn't you, if it's not up to you, unless you think it's going to serve you in the end, although I do think everyone should remain accountable for their mistakes. And if you find out that your partner is cheating on you, best they know you know, right? Yeah, we need to we'll take accountability and responsibility for our damn mistakes and everything that we do. This is so not on. Oh my gosh. That is just horrifying. But beautiful as usual. Like his voice, it kind of took you through the motions. It was so smooth, right? But I kind of felt his facial expressions definitely changed when he got to the sadder verse. So I kind of when there's subtitles. So that's the one thing, because I watch a lot of foreign series. My brain can't help but read subtitles when it's there, right? So I kind of get distracted by the subtitles. So I wouldn't even if it's something English, I would end up reading the subtitles and not just, watch the visuals, which is a bit annoying. You guys would have seen I thought I can maybe switch off the lyrics and rather we can read it afterwards, but I couldn't. It was overlaid with the music video. So I didn't always look at his face as he was singing. I was more like reading the lyrics. But I could definitely sense a very incredibly subtle tone shift, right? There was a bit of kind of a similar tone to what I remember from the If song in the first part of the song. And then as things became sadder, you could even see it in his eyes, which kind of makes me feel like either he's a hell of a performer or he really did go through this. But his energy is so darn consistent, and I would like, so in my mind's eye, I'm like literally I'm sensing this. The energy just does this, right? So it's so consistent. It's so neutral. Yeah, interesting. I wouldn't have minded to meet him. If any one of you have met him. Okay, so quick question. Educate me. It's time to educate BHV. Is Bread a band or is it an artist? Is his name, is his stage name Bread? Or is it an entire band? Because honestly, I haven't seen anyone but him. And this is the second song. Second or third? I don't know how many have I reacted to yet. Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. Guys, Bernie, thank you. Guys, make sure that you follow the new process. It's 2026. New things, new changes, new expansions, new everything. You have to go to the Buy Me a Coffee shop. Not my support page, shop. If you want reactions or if you want any of my other content, please go have a look at what I'm doing, because I started up a new channel. Well, I kind of repurposed one of my old channels. I used to do a teeny tiny bit of unboxing, which I kind of scratched. And now I'm going to focus on gaming and physical training, which I've already done. I've already posted a few videos. So please go check it out. Go check at all the options that you have now, and then make sure to grab your request. If you guys choose to just support me for the sake of it, like what you used to do, then you go to my support side or support page on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Okay, and then you can dump a bunch of beers and you can just leave me a little message. But all requests have to go through the shop. Okay. For all the Patreon members, there is a very fancy, very nice benefit. You get access to the pre-Hive launch app. Let's call it that. I don't know what else to call it. But it's a fancy app basically that gives you so much access to see exactly what's going on, what's being scheduled, what has been recorded, when is something going up, etc. So you don't have to wonder, when am I going to get to your request? It actually is in that application. But you have to be a paid Patreon member in one of the top 3 tiers in order to gain access to this. Okay. Because we use your Patreon membership logins in order to authorize you, all right, and give you access to this application. So make sure you get on there, and then you guys don't have to spam and harass me, basically, because there is a few single users who do this and try and message me all over the place instead of just listening to and reading the one response that I do send them, as to how you can actually gain access to this and how you get to know when I can get your stuff. Guys, I have officially, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to show you as well. So, let me now just find it first. Oopsie. Okay. Where is it? It's going to be. No. There. Okay. Look here. I've got 312 requests waiting to be recorded. Okay. So I'm almost on 800 in total that has been requested in the last year. I have posted 401. Guys, that's a hell of a lot of videos and reactions for a single year. So I've got 312 left. You have to know I work with a hierarchy. So VVIPs on Patreon get ultimate priority. I'll always get you the requests first, and then Patreon members, and then Buy Me a Coffee communities, or any non-Patreon member, right? So I do follow that. Obviously, it needs to be, beneficial to sign up for my Patreon. So I make sure that I give that as an added benefit. Yeah. So if you want me to get your reaction and you don't want to wait months and months and months, please make sure that you join Patreon. In any case, that's where the community is. That's where I talk to everyone basically every day. And we keep each other busy, and sometimes we leave each other unsupervised, and then it's just craziness on the channel. But anyways, guys, thank you very much. Bernie, once again, thank you for your request. I will check you all in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.
We at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,